Are you guys trying to tell me that they made a Space Quest 3? No, that's impossible. I can't quite believe it myself. Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the Space Quest-a-thon. I know that the calling it a marathon and then having like a week break, or if not more, between bits is jarring, but I lost my voice for a short while. I became quite ill. And I also ended up very, very tired as well because I was still working and I was trying to rest off illness in the brief days off I had. But I'm back to fighting fit strength now, and I think I'm ready to get back into doing some space questing. So first of all, how are we all doing today? I see Trocanero, I see Catastros, and I see Frank in the chat. I hope you're all doing well. Frank, I see that you're sick. I hope you feel better soon. I was sick recently. Don't feel good. I will bless you with a Roger Wilco-ness to get better. Sometimes life happens and no one can control it. That's just true. Yeah. There's a lot of life stuff that happens, especially with me. It's annoying because I'm like, I get into the swing of streaming and then all of a sudden I get stopped dead in my tracks. It's very frustrating. I have some iced tea. I've cracked the window, balcony door a little bit in this room and put a fan on. Hopefully that won't make too much noise. It's just very warm. Hey Maris, how you doing? Also hi. So yeah, it is Space Quest in time. This is Space Quest 3, The Pirates of Pestulon. This one is the first one in this specific engine. Actually, I think it's the only one that uses this specific style of Sierra engine. Very similar to one that you saw in King's Quest 4. Where so there's a little bit more in terms of like what the graphical capabilities are. There's music now. That's an exciting thing. I mean, I know they had theme songs in Space Quest 1 and 2. I know it had themes. But I mean, there's more music in Space Quest 3. There's music for areas. There's music, to represent specific things. And it's really good music, too. It's some really, really good songs that I've used in videos before because it's really, really good. Especially in the sound font that I'm going to be playing the game in. That's why I took a little bit of extra time to set up this stream, because I realized, I need to set up the sound fonts for this. Took me a moment to get it figured out again, but we got it. Tell me, but they put music in the game? No way. I know, it's exciting. There's so much to love in Space Quest 3. It does have some difficult Sierra stuff in it, but it has some really great parodies of different things. I think the vibes in Space Quest 3 really nailed down what they want the series to be. Yeah, it's really good. It's also really twisted and dark in very funny ways. The deaths in this game are insane. I'll try and show you as many of them as I can. I did a bit in an earlier video where I was showing the really weird and spooky deaths in this game. They're really twisted at times. Like Final Destination-esque deaths, So yeah. I think instead of just talking about it, I might as well just play the game and show you guys Space Quest 3. Which means we pause our Sam & Max music. As much as I love having the Devil's Playhouse soundtrack officially on my playlist. What's next? Voice acting? More than 16 colors? Polygons? No, don't get crazy. Right. So hopefully this should work first time, because I've been messing around with it, and I think I've got it nailed down. So if I press start... Oh! Here we go! Maybe the volume needs just a little bump, perhaps? Oh, yeah, look at that logo. Oh, the music. I love the theme of Space Quest 3. Hit it! This is just delightful. Oh, I'm so excited. This is one of my favorites. Bob Siebenberg, you are outdoing yourself in the music. It has been an indeterminate amount of time since Roger Wilco rocketed away from Vohol's burning space fortress. Time stands still for our hero in suspended animation. I actually might have bumped it too high. Its engines long spent, the small escape pod drifts aimlessly through unfamiliar starfield, its course altered many times by small asteroids and space debris. Inside, Roger lies undisturbed in his sleep chamber, but not for long. Just gonna bump that down a little bit more. Tweak the volume slightly. Whew. So yeah, this picks up very much where Space Quest 2 left off. We escaped Vohol Station and got into a pod. And here we are. Oh, but something has found Roger. Look at this stuff. We have atmosphere in this one, you know? Wear the scarf. Are you kidding me? It's boiling here, Pago. I will try. I will put it on. I'll drape it around my neck. Look at this robot. Look at the colors. All the colors in this game. Hello, Magnus, and hello, Pago. How are you two doing today? Oh. Atmosphere, dude. Atmosphere. The pod, considered to be nothing more than another piece of scrap, is taken aboard a robot-commanded garbage freighter. Unfortunately, these robots have no regard for organics. So, as we're soon going to find out, this is immediately a very dangerous place for us to be. But we'll figure it out a way out. Oh, look, there he is! The small pod is jarred by a sudden shock which triggers the sleep chamber's revive mode. As the glass shroud slides back, Roger slowly begins to regain consciousness. And this is the first one where he's really referred to as Roger, I think. Because, like, the first two games, you enter your own name. It really became Roger Wilco in this game, I would say.
Where am I?
You hear that? There's a little voice as well. Not a lot of voice, but they did put a little bit in. Pretty cool, huh? This is me when I wake up in the morning, just staring up in the ceiling like, I don't really want to get up. We've got Roland MT32 sounds, so it's gonna sound very, very nice. It wasn't necessarily how it sounded on release, but we can't go wrong with Roland MT32. You notice that the sounds from the pod grow softer until they are imperceptible. Having served its purpose and taxed its resources, the pod gives a final hum and shuts down. Yes, I'm aware. Oh, hold on, I'm not clicked on the screen. That's why. And the music in this area. It's very nice. So here we are. And we're just going to, of course, to start off with, I think because I'm doing it in the classic way, it wants me to replace saves. That's fine. We'll do it that way. And these are like mild spoilers. You'll find out what they mean in time. What does belt mean? You'll see. Elmo, Nukem Dukem, hot dot hot. Again, you'll see. Those mean something. But it gets to play Locomotive yet. I really want to play Locomotive. That's on my Steam library. I want to get around to it. There's lots of adventure games I need to get around to. I want to play Old Skies. That's like just come out. Yeah, there's a lot of adventure games that I need to. But Locomotive is on the list for sure. And hello, Mindslug, how are you doing? And hello, Lifty Rimsey, hello, Palthia. It's wonderful to see so many people jumping in. Let's look around. You are standing in a debris-cluttered junk bay. An escape pod rests in the middle of the room. There are chunks of metal lying around which seem to be small sections of old spaceware. Well, let's look at this thing. It's an object. A small object, I think is what I was referred to. A closer look at the object on the floor reveals that it is a warp motivator. It looks a bit more high-tech than the other junk strewn about this locale. Sturdily constructed, its only protrusion is a modular plug near its base. Okay. So, here's the thing. We need this object, right? We're just going to have to kind of keep this in mind for later on. So if we memorize roughly where it is, it's along in the corner of the room, kind of in line with the third light. We'll get around to it. Anyway, we want to have a have a little walk around. Oh, look at these backgrounds. I love the little sort of robotic husk in the foreground here. Really, really cool. Oh, look at the shadow. You see that? This game had drip. I'm telling you now. Like, you can really see, like, at this particular point in time, how Sierra were competing with LucasArts. Because LucasArts were really starting to get into the swing of things around this point in time. It would only be a year later when Secret of Monkey Island came out. Okay. Oh, hold on. I think there's something we need to get in here first. Let's have a look at these wires. Except for the one on the left, most of the wires look dangerously worn. Let's take a wire. There are no decent wires within reach. What about here? Get a wire? Alright. You take the only decent piece of wire available. Well, there we go. Got ourselves some wire. And the other thing worth mentioning here is this giant Gundam-looking robot head. I mean, this is awesome. Let's get inside the eye. So you just climb inside eye, I think. Yeah. Let's give this a look. Ah. How interesting. Oh, I think this might be more to explore before we do that. I'm gonna see how this. I can't fully remember. I know there's a lot of interesting things here. I don't want to miss any of the interesting things. Well, we are dead. Oh gosh, you stepped off a metallic escarpment and tumbled into the darkness. Twisted, jagged remnants of old vehicles reach out to slow your dark descent, cutting short your life in the process. Yeah, look at that. That's a bit violent. This game's a bit violent. It wouldn't be so bad except for the sudden stop at the end. Next time, don't get so close to the edge. Well, yes, we did kind of biff that a bit, but that's okay. Look, objecty. Oh, yeah. That's one of the tamer ones, guys. I don't think I get points for that, but it's fine. Here we go. This is one of the other things I wanted to show you guys. A TIE fighter. Yeah. Various types of abandoned spacecraft litter the floor of this intergalactic junkyard. All this place needs is a junkyard dog. You shiver at the thought. Let's look. Acme rocket. This ship is another fine but worthless Acme product. Well, yeah, I suppose so. Can I just look at the TIE fighter as is? Do me a favor and try rephrasing that thought. Look, fighter? This bulbous craft looks like it has seen a lot of action in its day. You believe it to be a bow tie fighter dating back to the Clone Wars. A true relic. Yeah. Yeah. And hey, look at this metal. You see nothing but rivet steel. I'd love to get that. You know? I want to touch it. I want to touch it. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Look at the blood spurts. It is very distressing. It's obvious that the metal was sharper than you. The resulting laceration turns you into a living fountain, at least for a few moments. Unfortunately for you, this show was your finale. Good luck in the afterlife. A brave but fatal attempt at arterial art. Yeah. So we don't want to touch that either. And yeah, there's more around here. But yeah, okay. That's the main thing I wanted to show you in this area. Just try to take the sheet metal. Yeah, it's a cautionary tale. Don't pick up random pieces of metal in a junkyard, because you might cut yourself and bleed out horribly. You know, it's stranger things have happened. I'll get tetanus. Fiddle-dee-dee. That will require a tetanus shot. Indeed. Alright, let's get this wire again, and we will actually try to make some progress. Get wire. We're getting wired, baby. And then we're going to climb inside the eye of that robot again. This is such a cool opening area. Like, it's dangerous enough for it to be troublesome. But you know, there's enough warning here, I think, to kind of, you know, that maybe things are a little bit dangerous. Also, those are pretty much Lego bricks, aren't they? That's kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this shuttle. It's a sleek-looking number, if you can disregard the junk it's rooted in. It must be a recent addition to the collection, as everything seems to be intact. Etched on each side is the name Aluminum Mallard. On top is a small hatch. Can you guess the reference there? The reference to sheet metal puzzle in Timberweed Park, right? I mean, I think it's more a reference just to the sort of like Sierra Deaths in general. But I feel like the sheet metal is kind of a good... it's a perfect example of it. Although it may be the one they had in mind. Okay. So there's an open panel here on the shuttle as well. Okay. Right, well, that's fine. We can't have a look at it, but that's okay. Either way, we just kind of need to know where this is. This is kind of like a fact-finding mission currently. You know, we're just making sure we know where everything is going on. So I can see why Ron Gilbert was holding a grudge. I mean, yeah, it's like, it's understandable why some like people would play a Sierra game and go, well, how is this fair? It's not. But that's just how adventure games work. I think there's a charm in it. I don't necessarily think it's well designed, but you know, my opinions on adventure games are like, I don't necessarily have to think it's well designed to be enjoyable. I don't know. Maybe I'm I'm not sure. Okay, well, we're gonna go. Yeah, it can be fun sometimes. Yeah, I think when you know the game, and you know what pitfalls to avoid, it's really fun to play them. Like, I enjoy streaming them because I know which bits to avoid in the games. If I was playing these like completely like first playthrough, no knowledge of anything, just trying to get through it, I would get so frustrated because I'd be like, what do you mean I needed to pick up that thing like an hour ago in the game? How is that fair? It's not. But having the foreknowledge and just making sure I don't miss anything, we have fun that way. I don't know. Okay, so we now need to go up here, and this is where things get a bit dangerous, more so than before. Oop, I have misjudged the depth on that. Once again, I've misjudged the depth. Can I? Oh, there we go. I love the green hand in the background. That's really, really cool. So, I'm just going to let death happen here because, again, it's really funny and very disturbing, and I think you guys need to see it. So, look at this. Roger is about to get turned into meat. Not a pretty sight. Shredded like an Iran-Contra document, your many independent parts for the... Oh, well, we're gone. You're a less than choice cut, Wilco. So yeah, falling into an industrial grinder is one of the ways you can go out in this game. Painful. Terrifying. The way you deal with this is actually relatively simple. That's how hot dogs are made. So true. Get your Wilco dogs here. Alright. So the very simple explanation for this is you just have to like, hold on, wait for it. Okay. Stand. And then jump. And that's it. Alright. But now we're up here, which is really, really good. Really handy. My first instinct was you, but I feel like I'm going to have to ration that reaction in this game. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Upper levels. We're on the upper levels now. Oh, hold on. Ugh. Yes.
I'm just gonna grab my iPad and then I'll be out of
Okie
your
dokie.
Sorry.
It's alright.
I'm gonna go enter the art mines.
Okay. Have fun.
I will. Love you.
Love
Hi,
you
chat.
too. They said they'll allow iPad grabbing.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta make sure that door is locked again, otherwise the dog will just walk in. It'll cause havoc. Okay. Goodbye, stranger. That stranger is my wife, Mind Slug. Okay. What was I doing? I have to walk this way. We are walking this way on this rail. Because we have to find a thing. Is that right? I think it's in here. I think I have to climb into this, don't I? Yes, this is a little grabber. Plopping into the seat, you grasp the forward-backward control of the grabber. And look at this. I love the sounds. Woo! Okay. I think we have to go this way. We need to reverse. Doop. Beep. Beep. Oh, I love it. Roger Wilco is forklift certified. I mean, it's not a forklift, but, you know. I think... There's somewhere like... Oh, man. Look grabber. From your seat, you see a handle. presently being gripped by you, which controls motion, and a button marked claw. The claw. Pardon me, this program is too... Okay. Push claw. I think it's like around here. If not, I will readjust. Okay, we're too far over to the left. Right, well. Oh, too late, Roger. I'm already forklift certified. Yeah. I think we just have to be... I think if it'd be like here? See, the two things that we noted. This little object and an open space in the shuttle. These are very important. The claw senses contact with the warp motivator, grasps it firmly, and begins the ascent back to the grabber. Well, well, well. We have motivated our warp. The warp is motivated. And I'm going to save. Warp motivated. Okay, and then we want to head this way. I love the miniature version of the sprite. It's really fun. So now we have to get to where the look at the little meat grinder. Fond memories of being ground into a sticky paste. But not this time. We need to go to here. This is it. The little U-turn. Okay. It's like here or something. Hold on. I'm gonna do a save over my warp motivated, and then I'm gonna push claw. Okay, we're a little bit over to the left, but that's fine. Ah, okay. See, this was what I was concerned about. I didn't want it to leave it there. I mean, I think I don't even... I mean, it would take time. Okay. Like... Push claw. That's it. Sensing an adequate surface, the claw releases its cargo and begins the ascent to the grabber unit. The object thuds into place within the cavity of the ship. Well, that's what we needed. Where do we want to go next? I do like Roger's little look back. Oh. My chat just reconnected. Hopefully everything's alright. Is it here? Is this where I want to be? This looks right. Okay. Alright. I think this is good. Yeah, I'll say this over warp motivated again. Testing chat, 1, 2, 3. Well, I mean, I can see that. Oh! I think I'm supposed to do this. It's okay. Fortunately, you come to a relatively soft landing in a pile of debris. Oh no, the rats! Ooh. You seem to be in a debris-enclosed hollow. Poking out of the ceiling is the chute which you originally entered through. Some crusty lamps linked by non-UL approved wire provide additional illumination. Let's look at the wire. Some brittle-looking wire runs from lamp to lamp and then disappears into a hole on the left. Okay. What happens if we walk into this room then? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. We are being watched by the rats. Rats, rats, where are the rats? Can I see the hole from here? You peer into the small opening and notice a tiny reactor which seems to be providing power for the lights. Okay. Can I have it? Can I have it? You unhook the reactor from the cheap wires and take it with you. Oh, no. It's dark in here now. I'm sure that's fine. I'm just gonna leave. Enjoy your staring, my ratty friends. Bending aside a thin piece of scrap, you find an opening into another area and climb on in. Hey, look at that. Gives us a little exit into this area. Okay. So, now we've put the warp motivator in the ship, which means we may be able to get off this hunk of junk. This literal hunk of junk. Which is exciting. I can't get enough of the shadows in this game. It looks so cool when you have like, oh! I forgot this happened. Ah. You seem to have been mugged by some type of large rat. As you pick loose fur from your teeth, you notice a less bulky feeling. We've just been mugged by a rat. This is something that can happen. Yeah. So now we need to get our stuff back. I'm surprised you get killed by that. No, this is something that's meant to happen. We did just meet the giant rat that makes all the rules. But you know, that's life sometimes. Okay. Okay. Climb down. Not from here. Climb down. Not from here. Then where? I think actually, can I? Okay. Oh, rats. Indeed. Aha! We have climbed down. Let's do a save, because that was annoying. 6 or 7? Actually, I can't remember. 6. Save 6. Rats. As you can see, the lights are on. They took the reactor back. Well. Give me that reactor. You rude, rude rats. And then we're going to climb out. And we're just gonna, quite literally, pull the ladder up behind us. You grab the ladder and jam it in your pocket. Ouch! Do have questions. How does it fit in your pocket? But that's fine. Roger might qualify as the least capable point-and-click character of that era. I mean, have you met Larry Laffer? see, Roger has at least been able to save the galaxy on more than one occasion. Sometimes it's kind of a fluke, but Larry is definitely a different beast, you know? Though you just kind of get a spy thriller thing in some of the games, which is really weird. Honestly, Larry, like 2, 3, and 5, very weird games. Especially 2. 2 is very unusual. The Larry games that people are most familiar with and kind of understand the most are the ones where you're just kind of going around a place and like sort of hitting on various women and solving puzzles to almost get with a woman and then not get with a woman. That's like what people assume a lot of Larry games are, but there's several of them which aren't that and are just really weird. I've played Larry too. It's a strange thing. Very, very strange. What are we doing now? Okay. So we need to go to here, use the ladder, climb up. I'm gonna get the ladder back. Oh, I don't need it up here. Okay. We warned you to be careful. Did you listen? No. Good luck next. How is the... Oh my god. That's grim. It wasn't even a long fall. Bro's head just kasplatted. Ow. Alright, whoops. I didn't quite expect that to happen, so, yeah. Whoops. that one was genuinely an accident. Okay. Climb. Get a ladder. Hold on. Let's speed this up a bit. Come on, Roger. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Let's mosey, Wilco. Okay. Could be the cover of a death metal album. I mean, I could see it. But this track is kind of like a detective vibe. It's a really good one. It's like, it's just, you know, it's got this kind of, you know, you kind of get a sense of the danger. But it's not too scary yet. I don't know exactly how else to explain it, but yeah, the detective vibe is definitely there as well. Also, I just realized this pod thing looks like Wheatley. It's a cute little thing. You've never seen anything like it in these parts, but then where are these parts? Some writing on its exterior reads, "For a good time, don't call Hal." Ah, it's actually a Space Odyssey reference. 2001. But it does look like Wheatley. This is where he went to after he got launched into space. So, and he also grew several sizes apparently, so, you know. Use ladder. And we're going to save because apparently ladders are very dangerous. It's an important life lesson, really. You've got to respect the ladder. Okay, okay. Open panel. Open hatch. Is that the hatch? You move into position and, grabbing the dull finish of the hatch's handle, commence to open and enter the ship. Ah. Look, we can see the back of Roger's head. Isn't that exciting? The access panel has been removed to reveal an empty reactor compartment. Okay. Okay. Let's use a reactor then. You drop the reactor into the hole. In attempting to reconnect the cables, you find that one is much too short. Well, good thing. We got a wire, didn't we? You don't have it. Oh no. Hey, we still have the glowing gem from Space Quest 2. Well, apparently I didn't get the wire. Oh my god. No! Right, fine. Doesn't matter. Sometimes you've just got to splat your own brains for the greater good. It'd be that way. How'd you die like that? It's the Sierra protagonist. That's just how they die sometimes. Oh no. Where did my wire go? Did I mess up? Oh, wait. I think the rats took my wire as well. That's okay. Those dang rats took me wire. Excuse the dog. Okay, well, oh my god, the speed. Do I still have cats? I do! I have a black cat called Tara and a tuxedo cat called Holly. Okay. Right, this should be good now. Tux and a lucky black cat. Oh yeah, and they're sisters. So they get into so much trouble together. I didn't take the ladder with me. It's fine. It's fine. I just keep forgetting to take everything. Get reactor. Get wires. Get ladder. Okay. Just save up with this one. Hydration. Good idea. Oh, goodness me. The Sierra game is definitely Sierra-ing right now. It just goes to show that even knowing what you're doing sometimes, it's very easy to overlook a tiny detail. Go inside. Is there water in bottle left? I mean, I'm slowly running out of iced tea, but I may get some more water once I finished it. So, use the ladder. Save over ladder. Put it back to normal speed. Climb. So now, in theory, I should be able to use the hatch. Open the hatch. I should be able to... Let's look around. Okay. I don't think I actually typed this before. At first you are surprised at how intact the ship's interior is. Immediately to your right is a panel with a red button. At midship on the right wall is the ship's main diagnostic computer. Directly across are 2 passenger seats. Ahead of you is the cockpit. Look panel. Use reactor. Use wire. What flavor? Iced tea? It's a lemon iced tea. It's a black iced tea wheel with lemon in it. It's nice. You carefully connect the wire between the ship and the reactor, putting the tile back in place once you're finished. Alright. That's good. I think we're in the right place now. Alright. Reactor. Okay. I think everything is good. Let's go to the cockpit. Alright. Look, cockpit. Cockpit. You're sitting in the pilot's seat of this sporty little ship. In front of you is the control panel, which contains a computer screen. Let's check the seat. Always important. Because you never know what you might find in a seat. Searching around the cushions, you find, among variously coloured wads of lint, 7 buckazoids. Result. You never know. Those buckazoids will come in handy at some point. Okay, here we go. This is, do you remember the ship taking off in Space Quest 2? We are doing something very similar again. So, turn on the engines. Turn on the radar. Let's do takeoff. You feel a strong rumbling as the ship strains to loosen itself from the confines of the junk heap accumulated at its base. Finally, it begins to rise. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna check something real quick, just because I wanna make sure I can find it. Maybe later on in the game, or maybe not. I don't remember. No, I don't know. Ah, okay. Okay, here we go. I can show you something here that's disturbing. The ship rises several meters, then stops abruptly. An alarm from the computer attracts your attention. Ascent halted due to obstruction. Alright, well, let's use the weapon system. Fire! A shot blasts a new orifice in the side of the junk freighter. Yeah, oh. Unfortunately, your inadequately protected ship is struck and subsequently destroyed in the bottleneck of metallic objects striving to pass through the same relatively small opening. Yeah, this one is probably the most disturbing, I think. Like, that's... Oh, that's gore. That's gore of my comfort character. That's like a full-on alien resurrection, you know? Is it resurrection where that happens? I think it is. So yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't get the buckazoids, did we? That's fine. Hold on, let's check my inventory. Glowing gem, okay. Go to cockpit. Search seat. That is fine. That is fine. We are good. Everything good. Right. Use computer. Engines, radar. Oh, hold on. Radar. I was hoping my internet connection would stabilize, but I'm currently getting maybe 5 seconds of stream for 5 minutes of waiting. I'm sorry, Palthea. The VOD should be up tomorrow on the archive channel. I will see you there. I'll give you a few seconds. And hello, future Palthea. Welcome back. You feel a strong rumbling from this as the ship strains to loosen itself from the confines the junk heap accumulated at its base. Finally, it begins to rise. Okay. Okay. So, what we need to do is we need to put on the weapon system, but first, we need to put some front shields on. Oh, then we fire. Hey, we're off. The pressure generated by the desire of the ship's atmosphere to escape to the considerably lower pressure of space leaves your ship to be spit out like a watermelon seed. And there we go. Let's do a save, because we made progress. Space. Okay. Now we need to make a route to our next area. So let's go to navigations. Oh, I love this. Okay, okay. You scan. Planet Ortega. Okay, we don't want to go there just yet. Keep scanning. Oh. This is where we want to be first. Fleabot. That's how it's pronounced. But at Fleabot, Sector 39, light atmosphere, one known settlement. Okay. Well, we'll set a course for Fleabot. Sounds good. Course locked? Okay then. In that case, we hit light speed. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. But someone else has been watching. Identity confirmed. Roger Wilco. Case... I can't read that. Wilco wanted for... Oh, I can't read it backwards easily. Judgment? Terminate. Can you guess the parody here, guys? Still, it is very cool. This is the funkiest light speed I've ever seen. A flashing message. Okay. We're orbiting planet Fleabot. Oh! Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. We are landing. Look at that planet. Look at the graphics. Delightful stuff. With a mighty whomp, you set the aluminum mallet down on the surface of Fleabot. Whew. Alright, everybody. We made it to Fleabot. Which I think warrants a save. Thank you for the follow, Little Bobby Drop Table. Welcome to the stream. I can't remember which number we're on. We're on 10. I was about to save it as 8. Fleabot. Alright, let's do this. I do love that we get to see more of Roger as a human being in this game. Okay. So this is an entirely new planet. As with a lot of planets we've found in Space Quest, it does have a lot of dangerous things in it. As you step out of your ship onto the surface of Fleabot, you are hit in the face by the harsh winds. It looks like a storm is brewing. Meanwhile, another spacecraft touches down elsewhere on the very same planet. Look at this guy. I don't know if it gets specifically referred to in-game. But this robot has a name. And it's great. Okay, so here's a little hint for you. It does very much tell you outright that you know the robot is coming when you see the footprints in the sand. So yeah. Would you say you visit 5 or 8 times more different planets in Space Quest series than you do cities in King's Quest? I'm trying to think of the number of planets you even go to, really, in the whole series of Space Quest. Because some of the later games, you definitely end up on a lot more. There's a few... Well, there's a handful on this one. But, I don't know. Ooh, okay. Here's the thing. Here's an interesting thing. The thing. Who here is familiar with the barnacles from the Half-Life games? Because it's pretty much the same thing. I've never been a fan of them in the Half-Life games, but yeah. I hate that. Ew. Podchow, thank you for playing Space Quest 3. As usual, you've been a real hoot. As game inspired Half-Life. I mean, it might have done. There may have been like Valve were like, did any of you guys play Space Quest 3 and they had that thing eat you? That was really disturbing. We should put that in the game. Anyway. I don't think we want to be here just yet. This will be used to solve a puzzle at some point. I actually think we want to go up. One of the barnacles in Half-Life moved. It just appeared there. I think there is a reason, but I don't fully... Oh, here we go. What is this giant monster in the distance? Well, I'm sure it's fine if we go towards it. I love the pink desert here. It's such a cool visual. Oh, well. Y'all come back now, you hear? Alien scum. Oh, he's racist. Well. So, this is the World of Wonders. It's a little sort of tourist trap gift shop on Fleabot. I think the only real sign of civilization here, to be honest with you. Well, let's have a little look around. Why not, eh? Ah, tourist trap. This giant metal facsimile of a space beast is nothing more than a cheap marketing ploy designed to suck any moron dumb enough to fall for such trickery. You suddenly feel like a dumb moron. Is that a display case? You peer through the glass of the display case and find a cute and cuddly little creature. A small sign on the glass informs you that this is an Antarian slime devil. How cute! Oh, nice. And here's one of my favorite things. You have a full-on thing here. Howdy, stranger. Name's Blatz. Fester Blatz. Welcome to the World of Wonders. Go ahead and have a look at some of the trendiest items in the known universe. Make the most of your vacation, Buckazoid. I don't know what accent I'm going for there. It seems to be in flux as I speak. So yeah, he's going to tell us about different things that he's selling. How about a nice alright on a stick? The kids will just love this. We're talking hours of fun for the whole family. Just look how cute this little guy is. Alright, you may remember from Space Quest 1, the little, I said little, the beast that we had to blow up to present a part of. Fun little throwback there. Now here's a red hot item. The official Astro Chicken flight hat. You'll really turn some heads in this sporty little number. It's more left than a hot new arcade game that's sweeping the galaxy. Oh, interesting. So let's see what else he's selling. Why does he also just look like a racist? They knew the character design. Going to any high-tamed planets? This nice pair of thermal weave underwear will keep your internal environment pleasant on even the sweatiest worlds. Well, we definitely need that. You just take your time, you hear? Don't feel pressured to buy anything. Thanks, Fester. I think this is that's probably everything. I think he's been through it now. So maybe we can make an offer for something and then purchase one of his fine items. I love the animation. Okay, here we go. Right, so we actually want to sell the gem we have. And you may be wondering, why do we have a gem? Space Quest 2. We got a glowing gemstone that helped us through the dark tunnels on Labion. We still have it because this is directly continued from Space Quest 2, so we can sell it. Because we don't need it anymore. And look how happy he is to get a gem like that. My, that certainly is one fine hunk of Orium. It is. I'll take it off your hands for 350 buckazoids. What do you say? So, if you remember Space Quest 1, never take the first offer. No. And in this game, you don't take the second offer either. I'll take it off your hands for 400 buckazoids. This is the haggle interface. I love that. What do you say? No. 425. We'll take it for 425. All right. Well, and now we're just gonna buy the things that that he's offering. Buy Orat on a stick. I'm just gonna buy stick. Buy stick. A wise choice. I'm sure you'll be very, very pleased. Great. I mean, I guess I'll buy the hat as well. There was an Astro Chicken hat, wasn't there? And I'll buy the thermo weave buy underwear. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well. Let's have a little look at the postcards then. Arrakis! You examine one of the many interesting postcards. Arrakis, a great spot for winter travel. Arrakis holds many delights for the adventurous vacationer. Nothing can compare with being with a blinding dust storm or being crushed by a sandworm. Of course, that's a Dune reference. Very direct, actually. You examine one of the many interesting postcards. Black Hole Bertha. Like a giant interstellar vacuum, Black Hole Bertha comes sweeping through the galaxy. All travelers are advised to stay away from Bertha. Just buy the postcard, then tell everyone we went there. Ortega. We saw this one earlier. Ortega. The volcanoes of Ortega are constantly reshaping its surface. Dressed in heat-resistant underwear, the hardy traveler can find a lava lover's paradise on this starkly enjoyable planet. So you're probably piecing a couple of things together there. We've seen Ortega when we scanned with our ship. And, not only that, we've bought the heat-resistant underwear that'll let us go there. It's a problem we've solved for a later point in the game. Let's see, anything else we got here? Roberta Land. Okay. Come join the fun at the fun park of the future. See characters from your favorite stories come to life again and again. Recently revised, so don't miss a single thrilling scene. This is Beta Alpha Starless region. Looking for some real solitude? Come to a place that's so far from everything that you can't even see stars. Mind-numbing boredom greets you as you drift aimlessly through nothing. A must for the brain dead. Acheron. This is obviously an alien reference here. The friendly creatures of Acheron are a delight for the young and old alike. Tame enough to come right up and caress you, yet wild enough to slash you to shreds if provoked. Alright, we've done it. Yeah, okay, that's everything. Did Tierra ever get in trouble for their references? I think I mentioned this actually in in my Space Quest 1 playthrough, they got in trouble for referencing Toys R Us, I think, or at the very least they edited it out of later versions. Because the shop that's Droids R Us in the original release becomes Droids B Us in later releases. I think that's the only time I can think of that they got into trouble. There may be other examples. Did ZZ Top send us C&D? That wouldn't surprise me, but also they're still in most versions, so. Okay. We're done now. I do love this little area. It's so much fun. Thanks for stopping by. Hell, looks like that lightning is getting close. Better be careful out there. Well, that's... Oh! Oh, no. We've been found. Blah, 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 blah. So, this is Roger Wilco, the man I've been sent across the universe to track down and terminate. I am not impressed. You are too easy to find. You tend to leave a mess wherever you go. It's not really good for a janitor, is it? Seems you forgot to pay for that Labionian Terror Beast mating call whistle. Oh yeah, we didn't pay for that. Now let's see. With interest, that comes to 400,000 Buckazoids. I don't think you've got that kind of cash on you, No, I didn't think so. The good people at the Gibberzoid Novelty Co. are most displeased. Non-payment is a serious offense. So, we're being hunted down because we didn't pay for a key item in the last game. Make it make sense. But lucky for you, I'm in a good mood today. I will count to 10 real slow, then I track you down. If you make it to your ship, I forget I see you. But if I catch you again, I dust you like bunt cake. So yeah, it is a full-on Terminator reference. But it was free. Yeah, we had a coupon, didn't we? It was supposed to. Very clearly, something's gotten mixed up here, but that's fine. And I can tell you now, this thing is called the Arnoid, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if that's like a fan name. Oh, he got me. Wow, I had to move real quick there, huh? Oh, he's twisted me. He didn't give me much of a chance, did he? Goodness, okay. Okay, Jesus Christ. Move, 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 move. Oh, man. Oh, no, I need to go down. Oh, okay, he's got me. Alright. Yeah, that you would have expected a more gruesome death there. He just kind of twists you in a very cartoony way. So the way to do this is well, like, I don't think you can get back to your... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, okay. He's coming for me! Move, 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 move. Ah, he got me. Okay. You see what I'm trying to do, though? I'm gonna speed up slightly, because I think I can do this with a bit more speed. Oh, it's gonna make him more speedy. But that's okay. Ah! Okay. That's him defeated. Yeah, you have to get him eaten. And obviously, don't get eaten yourself. Very important. That was easy. I know, yeah. It's a lot easier, but like you have to figure out that that's what you need to do. And I think that's part of the charm of it. Isn't that the bad version? No, that's the full point solution. There's another version, but that's actually, I think, the lower points one. Someone can double check that, but I'm fairly certain. Yeah, the tower one I think is worth less. I think the full point is to lure him there because I think technically it's harder. Anyway, get closer. Oh, no, I got tricked. Okay. Right. So we can't get that easily. So maybe we use the stick to get the belt. There we go. Invisibility belt. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Look, robot. The Terminator is now a pile of junk lying on the sand under the pustules. Such a tremendous shame. 4 or 5 points for luring him there. Oh. Okay, that's fine. There's a scorpion. Don't worry about it. I think that is everything to do on Fleabot now. So, we will go to our next destination. And there's our ship. Okay. Go cockpit. Use computer. Turn the engines. I'll take you off. Okay. And I think we need to use the computer. Let's we need to do a bit of scanning, I think. Oh, I love the scanning music. So just at Fleabot. Resume the scan. Monolith Burger. This is where we want to be. Okay. Set a course. Course locked. Let's go to light speed. Bam. A flashing message on your monitor attracts your attention. Approaching Monolith Burger. Oh, the music. Hey, that's a familiar ship. Starship Enterprise just making a quick stop off at the burger joint. Of course. This music, so good. I've used this so many times in videos. With the docking maneuver completed, the engine shut down. Welcome to Monolith Burger. You pop the hatch and ramble on in. Well, look at this. Burger. Right. I think we've earned a meal. See if we can get ourselves a nice burger. Oh goodness. Welcome to Monolith Burger. May I take your order? It's Employee of the Week. Look at this guy. I'll have some. I'll have a burger. Pardon me, this program is too stupid. Buy food? Okay. Okay. I think we want the monolith fun meal. Thank you. Okay. And then I will... Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Like some space buds with that? Yeah, absolutely. Would you like some blackfruit pie with that? Oh, I mean, sure, why not? $9 buckazoids. Okay, I'll pay. It's not McDonald's. It's not. It's not. Okay, what is black coffee? Yeah, yeah. You gingerly pick up the greasy bag. You could hardly wait to have a seat and dig in. To be fair, McCoy would be the one to, when the kids are chanting, McDonald's, McDonald's, to pull up in the drive-thru, order a single black coffee and leave. That is his energy. Okay. So there's an empty table here. So, we're gonna eat. You gotta sit down to eat. Oh, I guess I'll sit down. And I will eat. Roger has absolutely earned this, I think. Poor guy's been on an adventure pretty much non-stop since Space Quest 2. I'm sure he got put in suspended animation, but he hasn't had the chance to have a... Ow! What's this in my burger? It must be my fun meal prize. Hey, it's a swell decoder ring. Well, how about that? That was mighty tasty. Well, maybe mildly tasty. Well, maybe not tasty at all. In fact, it reminded you of the slick skin of a Volian mucus worm. Ooh. Okay. So we now have a decoder ring. Decoder ring. But this ring, you can decode any secret message. Well, almost any secret message. So this is actually really, really important. You can't get to the next part of the plot unless you get this next bit figured out. So we need to get up. Oh. If you go over to the clerk, you won't be able to have to shout across the room. Can I just move then? Sure, that's fine. Right. Alright, and now we need to play this arcade machine. And the reasons why will become clear in time. I remember this being a little tricky. This is Astro Chicken. Insert coin. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yep, I'm just as bad as I remember. Okay. Jesus. How do you do this again? I cannot remember. Oh my god. Yeah, I suck at this. There's a... So this is the whole thing. You need to spend all the fate or just land. I think just land. You need to land on the A. But if you're going too quick, it bounces off. And obviously if you miss, he blows up. Hopefully you can't control the chicken. Okay. But basically, I need to... Yeah. We need to land him properly. That's why I say beforehand. There we go! Buckcock. Buckcock. do this? I never remember exactly what the gimmick is, but... Oh, God. I think you need to get 10 wins in order to... Basically, you need to keep playing until a secret message comes up. Okay. Ugh. Okay. This may take a while. I apologize. I'm very bad at this. Okay. We just have to do this. Oh, what? Okay. Whoa. Settle down, chicken. Oh my god. Okay. Ugh. This prototype of Astropod is weird. It is, isn't it? Maybe we worry about running out of coins. We have a loads of coins, don't worry. Oh my god. I am no good at this at all. I apologize. No, well, that's not good. Okay. You stupid chicken. Oh, what? Oh, here we go. Well, I guess we got it anyway. All right. Remember, we got a decoder ring. The secret code goes something like this. Okay. So, I think you would actually have to, you know, fully figure this out. So if we try and read it, I think it's help us. What's that U with the dot in it? We are Is that being? We are being held. Help us, we are being held. What was that one? What was that one on the beginning of the second line? Captive. By Scumsoft on the small moon of Pestulon. An impenetrable force field surrounding the moon, I think. It must. It must first be deactivated, I think. Its origin is unknown to us. Scumsoft. Scumsoft again. What was that one? Say. Hold on. This is. I know I'm trying to read this just like off the bat, and it's hard, but I'm getting there. I'm piecing together the words little bit by bit. Scumsoft security is armed with Jello? Armed with Jello? Is that right? Jello pistols. Right. It's been a moment since I played. We're counting on you whoever you are. Two guys in trouble. Okay. It's a call for help. I think that's right. Help us, we're being held captive by Scumsoft on the small moon of Pestulon. An impenetrable force field surrounds the moon. It must first be deactivated. Its origin is unknown to us. Scumsoft security is armed with Jello pistols. That was throwing me off for a while. I was like, Jello pistols? Is that right? We're counting on you, whoever you are. Two guys in trouble. Okay. Fantastic stuff, everybody. We've made very good progress there. It's gonna be number 15. We're gonna look for two guys. Let's have a look at this slug. Look, Jabba. Look around. The decor, like the food, is the same in monolith burgers all over the universe. Generic counter clerks are eagerly waiting to help you. Diverse life forms are crowded around the counter and sitting in booths, consuming what can only loosely be termed food. Bring Cool Whip. Did I miss the Cool Whip item? Oh no, now I'll never beat the game. I want to enter my shuttle. Oh, there we go. You slide back into the ship, closing the hatch behind you. The docking control beam begins to guiding you safely clear of Monolith Burger. Alright. So now we will be heading to Ortega. Use the computers. Activate the engines. Bring up the navigation system. Get the scan moving. Let's go scanning. Ortega! Okay. Set a course for Ortega. You can even tell by the picture that that is a hot planet. Volcanic crater-strewn surface. It's hot and it's sweaty. Such a jammy tune for space travel. I know it's just meant to be the sound effects, but I love it. Alright. A flashing message on your monitor attracts your attention. We're now approaching Ortega. Let's have a look then. Well, let's land. Look at this place. Spooky. That's how it's supposed to sound, is it? It's how it sounds with this version and this sound card. With a mighty whoomp, you set the aluminum mallet down on the surface of Ortega. Now, you may recall that you need heat-resistant underwear for Ortega. Luckily, we bought some. So, well, actually, let's see what happens if we leave without it. My, this is one hot planet. Hope you'll last more than a few minutes. Well, let's see, shall we? Too late, you realize that walking around unprotected on this planet is hazardous to your health. You feel your blood begin to boil. Oh dear. You sizzle into oblivion. This planet wouldn't be so bad if you could keep cool somehow. Roger melted. It's so hot you could fry a Volian phlegm snake egg. Nice. Okay. Well, let's use underwear. After figuring out which side is the front, you put on the thermo-weave underwear. They power up automatically, keeping you comfy at all temperatures. I could do with a pair of those. Those sound good. Right. My, it's a whole planet. Yeah. Luckily, we got our thermo-weave. Okay. Here we go. Wait, this way. Whoa. Whoa. It appears that parts of this planet's surface are not entirely stable. Better be careful or you'll end up in the lava below. Yeah. Ooh. 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 We can't be spotted by these guys. Space when it wobbles. It's so much fun. They're doing something. This guy is up to something on this planet. I love the use of the blue accents, actually, like underneath the rocks there, because this place is so red that adds just that little bit of contrast. I dig it. All right. You hear the roar of the pirate scout ship taking off. The ship streaks across the sky to an unknown destination. Okay, well. Let's look around. Planet Ortega is truly a lava lover's paradise. Volcanic activity constantly reshapes the surface. So if you have any maps older than last week, throw them out. Look, equipment. There's a telescope, an anemometer on a pole, some seismic equipment, and a crate of some sort. Well, let's look through the telescope first. Ooh. Aha! You discovered the force beam generator. And that moon must be Pestulon. Fantastic stuff. Roger Welgo wakes up in an all too familiar car. You're finally awake. Oh no. They Skyrimmed him. Okay, let's look at the crate. It's full of thermal detonators. Oh, I would absolutely love to have one of those. You pick up one of the detonators. Be careful. You could blow your fingers off with that thing. Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. Ortega. Let's go. You were trying to cross the border. Okay. Lots of nice rocks here. Okay. Gotta make it to that force field generator and get it destroyed so we can make it to Pestulon. You reach the rim of the decayed cinder cone and are overwhelmed by the sight. An impressive machine of staggering size sits in the middle of the volcanic crater. Ooh. I can't remember which way to go here. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Wait, is this right? Maybe not. Maybe not. There's a way through here somewhere, and I don't remember where exactly. Nope, that's it. Okay, that's how we do it. I just made a discovery. I said that the Lego piece for the thermal detonator is super cheap at the moment, like 20 cents grade. Ah, nice. Very cool. I mean, I suppose it is kind of like a 1x1 circular stud plate thing, isn't it? It's a very important looking ladder. We're just going to casually blow some stuff up. I hope no one minds. There we go. Okay. Can I fall into here? Yep. Oh no! Ooh. Yeah. We have to go right to the edge, and then we have to drop the detonator. And whoop. How delightful. The explosion disables the force field generator. You may now safely travel to Pestulon. Ain't that great? I mean, we've done what we need to on Pestulon. Not Pestulon, on Ortega. That's literally it. You go in, blow up a force field generator, and oh. Uh-oh, that detonator is apparently set up a chain reaction of earthquakes. Better get off this rock ASAP. Okay. How do I get out of here, then? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We better get moving. I'm sure this is fine. There we go. Back across here. Ooh. This is very, very worrying, the screen shaking. So I'm do another save. 17. Lava. So I just noticed the spinning thing. That looks really nice. It's a simple animation, but it looks very smooth. Ooh, boy. My, things have certainly changed since you were here last. That unstable rock has fallen into simmering lava below. I do not have much hydration. I'm gonna get some water. I will be right back. And then we will get back to escaping the lava planet. This would happen. It's okay. I'm here. Oh. Stretch and. Right. Right. It is time to keep Space Quest. Okay. Ooh. We need to take this thing, I think. It's all yours. Thank you. I wanted it real bad. Mr. Futago raiding with a party of 2. Welcome on in. We're just about to pole vault over a lava pit. Let's hope it goes well. Thank goodness. Welcome on into the stream, guys. I hope you had a good time with yours. What were you playing? And how did it go? The Romanian judge gives you a 9.5. A truly outstanding jump by one of the finest young athletes we've seen this season. You'd like to try that again, but your pole seems to have fallen into the tumultuous lava below. Well, the poll was fun while it lasted. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Ah, very nice. How are you finding it? I've heard so many good things about that game. I may try it out myself. I'm not a huge turn-based RPG guy, but I mean, there are turn-based RPGs that I've liked, so you know, I don't see any reason I wouldn't. Very, very French. Actually, very mixed on it. Interesting. I think it's good that everybody has different opinions on things, though. I think that's cool. We're taking off. Getting off the lava planet. As you do. And now we need to... Oh, yeah. We need to find... Pestulon. No, that's Fleabot. No, that's Monolith Burger. That's Pestulon. In Sector 69, nice. Habitants unknown, surface uncharted, and figures. Well, I guess we'll set a course. Set a course for Pestulon. Hit the light speed. Things the game does exceptionally well, but then there are aspects that really annoy me. Interesting. Flashing message on your monitor. Yes. Okay. Land. Yeah, I was wondering what you were saying, Neil Brown. I was like, is that what it's focused on? I didn't realize. I was looking at it, the message like, interesting. Twists makes more sense in that context. Thank you for clarifying. Right. So, we have made it to Pestulon. Where more dangers await, of course. But, there are a lot of guys here. A lot of pirates. And we don't want them to see us, but we did get an invisibility belt from our poor Terminator friend. So... let's go. Look how green this planet looks. This planet almost seems a bit King's Questy. You'll make your way through the forest of strange trees to this clearing, where you discover the entrance to some large underground complex. This must be Scumsoft. Suddenly the door to the complex begins to open. Several guards file out of the entrance and disperse into the woods. They must have been alerted to your presence when you landed. 2 guards remain behind to watch the entrance. Okay. Well, let's use our invisibility belt. Wow, this thing really works! You then quickly realize that you only have a few moments before the belt's power pack is depleted. Okay. Exit to Scumsoft, please. And then we need to get in real quick before our invisibility belt wears off. That Terminator absolutely drained the battery on it. Okay. What's happening? It looks like you've made it just in time, as your invisibility belt is now completely out of power. Well, that's good. Alright. Push the button. I love this bit. Big Roger sprite. Oh. I just walked into a wall. Okay. We need to find a door. Oh god, this is a little janky. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Neobral, though. That's much appreciated. The door has a keycard security system, as well as a composite facial scanner. It'll be pretty tricky gaining access. Okay. Door's not an obstacle. Well, hopefully this is safe. Where are we right now? You find yourself in Guess a janitor's closet. You certainly have a sixth sense about this kind of thing. I mean, it is true. Roger starts Space Quest 1 in a janitor's closet. You find various key items in Space Quest 2 in janitor's closets. In Vorhal's ship. Once again, we have found ourselves in a janitor's closet. So I guess we'll just search the closet and see what we can get out of it. Rummaging around the cramped closet, you find a pair of old, grimy janitorial coveralls. Oh, I'll take them. What a great idea, Roger. No one would be suspicious of a janitor walking around. You grab the coveralls and pull them on, seizing the opportune moment to dump all of the old items you've been pocketing along the way. What a great disguise. Wait, what's this? You reach down into the pocket of the grimy coveralls and find, well, what do you know? Mr. Garbage, a trash vaporizer. You've seen these babies in all the janitorial supply catalogs, but your superiors are always too cheap to outfit you with one. Now that is pretty cool. Look at that, we got a little, we got some... We're janitor! We're janitoring. Yay! Janitor work. Janitor works. Sure. Okay. Well, let's have... Oh, door. Whoa. It's a little fiddly, but there we go. Wow, look at this. A full-on office complex. A lot of guys here. You are in the cost-efficient corporate accounting department of Scumsoft Inc. These hard-working accountants are trying to figure out where the company spends its money. Well, does Roger Wilco gay? Dude always find himself in the closet. I guess that's fair. We're gonna need use vaporizer. Vaporizer. Quite a lot. I'm just typing it out because I can just do this. Because we need to really blend in here. Because, I mean, if someone sees a janitor not doing his job, well, I'll tell you what happens. Security, we have an intruder in accounting dressed as disguised as a janitor. Uh-oh, you're in deep trouble now. These guys know that a real janitor would never bypass a full wastebasket. What does this thing do? Ooh. We've been jelloed. You've blown your cover. You've demonstrated a surprising lack of janitorial skill. Perhaps this would be an opportune time to brush up on your technique with Space Quest 1 and 2. So yeah, you just need to, Oops, you missed. William Tell, you're not. I just want to vaporize this trash. Okay. Okay, we can't go that way. Basically, it's a maze, but you need to vaporize all the trash within the maze. I think this is right. Either way, we'll get around to it. Oops. There we go. Okay, this looks good actually. I think this is where we're supposed to be. The boss. This is the boss. Oh my goodness. What a terrible place to work. You're in the boss's cubicle, and the boss is in. Be reverent. I'll just ooh. Looks like an average office to me. I know, right? It's so topical. All right, let's have a look at the desk. Don't be foolish. Okay, I'm sorry. What are we doing here then? Oh, okay, the boss may or may not be in. Okay. Oh, he's already filled up the waste paper basket. Oh, hold on. All the desk drawers are locked. However, someone has carelessly left a key card on the desk. Get key card. Okay. And just for good measure, we'll use the vaporizer. I keep wanting to write vampirizer, and I don't know why. what does that say? You're taking this job too seriously. I'm a janitor. It's what I do. Jeez. We've already done our vaporization. So that's fine. I think we have to go down here now, though. How do we get that way? Attention, attention, we have a very special birthday today. Our founder, Mr. Pug, has just turned 14, so stop by and give Elmo a big old hug. So yeah, the boss is called Elmo Pug, which is certainly a name. Oh, what? Okay, fine. I'm just going to speed up a little bit. Because we need to get the picture, I think. That's what we need to do next. We walked too far over that way before. Yeah, if I go down here... Oh, that's alright. Is it? That's... No, wait, no, that's good, that's good. Okay. I think that's right. I want to get the picture. That's what we want. Surreptitiously, you snatch the picture of Elmo. Okay. And then we want to copy the picture. Okay. Let's double check our inventory. We have Elmo's picture and a copy of Elmo's picture. They would know as if it was missing. So we'll just hang it up. Okay. And now we just have to get out of here. See, the reason we did this... where are we? Oh, that's not the right way. The reason we did this is because... there is a facial recognition system. We saw that earlier. It needed a key card and to recognize somebody's face. So if we have Elmo Pug's key card and Elmo Pug's face, then we might just be able to get almost anywhere. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I have to save over this one now. What am I saving it as? I was going to save it as Scumsoft. Use keycard. You hear several clicks. I'm in, you think to yourself. Then you hear a synthesized voice say, keycard verified. Stand by for composite facial scan. Use picture. Lovely stuff. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I messed it up. Let me in. Let me in. Okay, look at this. You cautiously enter a darkened chamber. A seemingly bottomless shaft drops off into a black abyss. On a platform in the center of the chamber, the two guys from Andromeda wiggle helplessly in lime jello. The platform can only be reached by the 4 retractable bridges at each entrance. Okay. Look, two guys. Help this lurp from their jello-encased captivity. Wow. How do we do this? Is there a button? Oh, there isn't. Yeah, there's a little button here. And then we just gotta use the vaporizer. It's almost like vampirizer again. You successfully free the two guys from their slimy confines, and they begin to speak. Thanks, dude. It's great to be out of that green stuff. Hey, what's your name? Roger Wilco, you admit. They discovered our distress message we coded into the Astro Chicken game and sent us here as punishment. Let's get out of here before we're discovered. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, it looks like we are somewhat trapped. So, what's your plan for getting us out of here, Wilco? I don't know. It seems we are a little bit screwed, huh? By eating the jello, clearly. Oh no, Elmo Pug has caught us.
Nobody is going anywhere. You must have thought you were pretty clever, Mr. Wilco, disguising yourself as a janitor. Unfortunately for you, my boys found your sorry excuse for a ship in the woods. Escort this gentleman to the arena. You boys haven't seen a good fight in quite a while.
Arena?
And do away with those two Andromedans. They've been more trouble than they're worth. Take them away.
Oh boy. My voice started so far. What do you mean? Just on the spot voice. You and the two guys. So far from my usual. Oh, okay. I've been doing a lot. A real bug. Yeah, it's hard to keep it up sometimes. And the two guys are separated and escorted away. A door opens and you are led into the dark unknown. So, robot fight? Robot fight. I hope you guys are ready for robot fight.
Okay, Wilco, the name of the game is Nukem Dukem Robots. The only rule is that there are no rules.
Oh boy. Use arrow keys to control your robot. Press the J key to punch, M key to block, and key to start.
You have a limited power supply. Each successful blow will absorb my robot's energy and vice versa. On the other hand, a wasted movement of any kind will rapidly deplete your robot's power. Sounds like fun, huh?
Well, it sounds like... Not now. Okay, we can't save now.
Anyway, here's the deal. If you win, you have the honor of becoming Scumsoft's new full-time janitor. But if I win, you'll be dead.
Right, well, I guess we do this. Kick his robotic butt, Wilco. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ah! Damn it. Oh, okay. I mean, I have to see if I can save during the fight. They're on a rolls. Pulls out BFG. I wish. Okay. I don't know which one, if anyone give me points. I'm just gonna... If I save here... I did it again. Okay. Just gotta get through this fight. I just realized we are at like nearly maximum points. I think just winning the battle will get us the... Alright. Yeah, man. I can save here, okay. But I can't save in the screen where you're looking at the controls. That's fine. Right. Hey, hey, hey. Stop blocking. Ah. Damn. Yeah. Straight Fighter 6? There's nothing. This is the real deal right here. Can I save at this point? Okay. That'd be better, I think. Almost got him. Oh, he got him! Eat that, Elmo Pug! Come on, let's get out of here! Get them, you fools! mean, we've escaped, but it's not over yet. Right. Well, Roger, you done good. You managed to rescue the 2 guys and escape from Pestulon alive. Looks like this will be a milk run from here on out. Don't say that. Milk run? What are you saying? You're saying words to me. Of some description. Yeah. We were really scared. We didn't know what Pug was going to do to us. I'm going to use the computer real quick. Lightspeed non-functional. That's not good. Those jokers back on Pestulon must have tampered with the lightspeed thingamajig. That's not ideal. Oh dear. So, how do you like the game so far? Was it worth $59.95? He's talking to me. I didn't pay that much for it. Short range fighters approaching from rear. Weapons lock-on detected. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I think I have to put back shields on. Hold on. How do I do this? Out of range. Attack speed. Let's have a look at this real quick. Okay. Right. I think we got blown up. Yeah. Ooh, sudden decompression sucks. Okay. Okay, here we go. We've got to do... And they're the back first. Oh, actually, they haven't arrived yet, have they? We have to wait for them to arrive. I like the game so far, the NPC says, as if we're not almost done. It's true. We have to wait for the fighters to arrive. Haven't eaten anything but jello in the last few weeks. Okay, short range fighters attack from rear. Okay. Weapon system. Okay, got one. Got one. Ah, I should have done the front shields. Okay. Raise down negative. In rear. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's another one down. Let's see. There's the back. There's the back. Come on. Okay. Okay. Do a save. In rear. Ooh, that was close. Get back here. Get back here. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. In front. Oh. In front. Save. In rear. The remaining enemy ships have given up and are heading back to the planet. Looks like you were just too much for him. Got him! Got him! Oh. Okay. Hit O to turn off the weapon systems. Okay. That's what we need to do. And then... I guess... Are we done? Oh man, you really showed those bozos a thing or two. Now, can we get something to eat? We did it. We missed 5 points, I think, but that's fine. Unless the 5 points come at the end. You inform the two guys that the light speed is no longer functional. They're not overly pleased by this piece of news. What? Now I'll never get any food. Some rescuer you are. Dude, seriously? After everything I've done? Hey, what's this thing on the wall? It says, light speed maintenance access panel. Gee, maybe I can fix this bucket of plaster bolts. Yeah, this is it. This fan belt thing came off of the round thing it was just on. Just a second. Okay, she's all fixed. Let's go grab a burger. Too late, you realize that you have no course laid in. The light engines kick in before you can override. You inform the two guys that light speed is now functional, but it's out of control. They're not overly pleased with this bit of news either. Ah, we're gonna die! Oh no, why did I get up this morning? Mommy! Careening blindly through space, your ship speeds toward a sizable black hole. Once within the gravitation of the black hole, there's no escape. You plunge into destiny. Oh dear. Well, this is certainly an issue. The overwhelming force of the black hole draws your ship in. Helpless to do anything, you and your passengers strap in and hope for the best. You are banished. You enter a blackness like no other you have ever experienced. All sense of time and speed are lost. Suddenly, a bright light becomes visible in the distance. It grows larger as your ship races toward it. Finally, you are hurled out of the blackness into a parallel universe. I love this so much. You cut the engines to sub-light speed as you near a seemingly habitable planet. Since we mentioned Leisure July 3 earlier, yeah. Familiar looking planet, isn't it? Hey, wait a minute. Oh, it's such a wacky ending. Thank God nobody at Sierra knew that you can just get stretched and your arms get pulled apart, because that would have been a gory death. Oh, yeah. Greetings, Earthling. We are the two guys from Andromeda, universally famous software authors. And I am Roger Wilco, space-age swashbuckler and all-around nice guy. Hello, I'm Ken Williams, president and founder of Sierra Online. So, you two guys are software authors, huh? What are your credits? Hey, Cyber guys, how's it going? Ever heard of Astro Chicken? No. Good. How are you guys coming to work for me? This speed of the no good is so funny. Sounds great. How many Buckazoids does it pay? Buckazoids? Hey, Mr. Williams, do you need a janitor? No. As our space saga comes to a close, Roger, feeling a little left out, struts off to his ship with the satisfaction of knowing his mission has been accomplished. The two guys from Andromeda go on to create the Space Quest series of adventure games, reaping fame and fortune. They grow fat on their success and soon become burnt out and begin a drunken tailspin into obscurity. Wow. And so we bid our hero a fond farewell as his ship once again bursts into light speed. course, unknown. The end. That was Space Quest 3, everybody, and I love that game. It's so much fun. Thanks to the following people for their cooperation in making this game. Pestulon Department of Forestry. Monolith Synthetic Industries. So, after we finish this game, we'll be entering the full-on point-and-click era of Space Quest. Because the next one is Space Quest 4, which is a VGA adventure game with full-on painted graphics and point-and-click interfaces, and oh my goodness. Space Quest 4 is exciting. I'm very much looking forward to playing that. I think it might be tomorrow that I'm doing that one. If I can get it done in one stream, we'll see. I would like to do it tomorrow. We'll see, won't we? Either way, this has been an absolute blast. Thank you guys for joining me once again for the continuation of the Space Quest-a-thon. I'm going to be trying to get as much Space Quest-a-thoning done this week as possible. I'll keep you guys updated on my Discord, Blue Sky, and Twitter. Very special thanks to Two Babes from Andromeda, our wives, who are putting up with us these last 12 months. Oh, man. Oh. I love the music as well in this game. This one might be one of my favorites of all time in the Sierra catalog. I think, like, Space Quest games, I think there's ones I really, really like. But I think Space Quest 3, Space Quest 5, I think, to me, those two are my favorites. Doesn't to say I dislike any of the other Space Quest games. I love 1 and 2. I like 4 and 6. 6 is probably the weakest, but man, it's a great series, and 3 is definitely one of the best. Leaving so soon? I finished the game, guys. Jeez. Settle down, alright? Okay, everybody. Thank you again. I'm gonna see if... yes, there is a Weird FTW still streaming. Okie dokie. We're going to go and raid the Weird FTW, who is playing some Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. So, say hi to Weird for me. Give him my love. I would think of a Space Quest thing to raid with, but I can never think of a raid phrase. Just give him love. Give him kind words. In fact, just write kind words. The exact phrase, kind words. I don't know. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I'll see you soon for more Space Quest, everybody. Good night.